let's look at this question number 3. That's question 45 actually in the paper. So there is a function which is defined from r to 0 to infinity. So this is domain and codomain. G is defined from r to r, and G be the twice differentiable functions. Both of them are twice differentiable functions. F double dash and G double dash are continuous functions. Okay, F double dash and G double dash are continuous. Suppose that F dash 2 is equal to G of 2 is equal to 0, and also it is given that F double dash 2 is not equal to 0 and G dash 2 is also not equal to 0. Okay, then it's also given that limit of this quantity is given at x tending to 2, that is fx multiplied by gx divided by f dash x multiplied by g dash x, and this limit is 1. If this limit is 1, actually what I can do is here see f dash 2 is 0, so this is 0 by 0 form. This limit is actually 0 by 0 form, so I can use L'Hopital. L'Hopital is I can differentiate the numerator and denominator. So if I differentiate numerator and denominator, I'll get fx into g dash x plus gx into f dash x divided by f dash x into g double dash x plus g dash x into f double dash x, and this quantity is equal to 1. Now limit x is tending to 2, right? So I can simply put the value of x as 2. So I can simply put the value of x as 2. If I put x equal to 2, I'll get this. And we know that f dash 2 and g of 2, both of them are 0. F dash 2 and g of 2, that's given in the question. So this is 0 and g of 2 is also 0. So f dash is 0, right? So this quantity is also 0. So actually what will be left out, this quantity will be left out. So this is f2 into g dash 2 divided by g dash 2 into f double dash 2, and this will be equal to 1. Now g dash 2 is not equal to 0, so I can cancel it out. So from here I'll get f double dash 2 is equal to f2. So clearly option D is correct, right? Option D says that fx minus f double dash x is equal to 0 for at least one real value of x, and this equation is true at x equal to 2, right? If x is equal to 2, so this equation has at least one real x, right? And that is x equal to 2. So option D is definitely correct. Out of option A and B, one of them will be correct, right? Because either there will be a local minima at x equal to 2, or there will be a local maxima at x equal to 2. So at x equal to 2, we have to check out whether there is a local maxima or there is a local minima. Now see, what is, we are getting this, right? We are getting f double dash 2 is equal to f2, and we know that this function, right? This function is the output of this function, right? The range of this function, that's 0 to infinity, right? So value of this function will always be positive. So f2 will be a positive quantity. If f2 is a positive quantity, that means f double dash 2 is also a positive quantity. So at x equal to 2, if f double dash 2 is positive quantity, that means it will be concave upwards. And if the graph is concave upwards, that means at x equal to 2, I'll get a minima. We know this, right? If f double dash is positive, it will be concave up. If f double dash is negative, it will be concave down. If it is concave up, I'll get a minima. If it is concave down, I'll get a maxima. In this case, it is concave up, so I'll get a minima. So option A is correct, option D is correct. Option B is incorrect. And here it says that f double dash 2 is greater than f2. That's not correct, it's equal to. Right, so this is not correct. So correct answer would be in this case A and D. For this question, A and D are correct. This was a very easy question. I think those who are given JEE, they might have definitely done this question in exam. 46, question number 46 says that there is a vector u which is u1 I cap plus u2 j cap plus u3 k cap, and this is a unit vector. This is given in the question, so that means magnitude, this is u cap actually, right? So u cap is unit vector, so magnitude of u cap will be 1. Alright, it's also given that there is another vector w cap, which is 1 by root 6 into I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap, and given that there exists a vector v in R cube such that it's also given that u cap cross v vector, this thing is equal to 1, and it is also given in the question that w cap dot u cap cross v vector, this thing is equal to 1. This box product is equal to 1, right? This is nothing but box product. Now we have to choose the following options, right? Which of the following options are correct? Okay, so omega, this w and u, both of them are unit vectors. So if I apply the definition of dot product here, what is the definition of dot product? A dot b is mod a mod b cos theta. So this will be mod of w magnitude of u cap cross v, this is another vector, into cos of theta. What is theta? Theta is angle between this vector and this vector, this entire vector, and this should be equal to 1. Now I already know that this is a unit vector, right? W cap, it is a unit vector, so this will be just 1. So from here I'll get nothing but, and what will be this quantity? Magnitude of u cap cross v cap, right? This quantity, this is also 1, it's given in the question. See here it's given, so this is also 1. So from here I'll get cos theta equal to 1. If cos theta is 1, that means theta will be 0 degree. That means direction of these two vectors are same. Okay, u cap cross v and w cap, the directions are same. Alright, so at least we got to know one thing. Okay, and we also know this thing, right? We also know that so directions are same. U cap cross v is in the direction of w cap. Okay, both of them are parallel vectors because angle between them is 0, and we also know that their magnitudes are also same. Direction is same because angle between them is 0. Magnitudes are 1. Both of them are unit vectors. This is also a unit vector and w cap is also unit vectors. So their magnitudes are also same. Directions are also same. So that means these two vectors are equal. Alright, they will be equal. Now from here, if I again apply the definition of, so I got this result, right? Number 1. Again, if I apply the definition of cross product, so this will be mod u into mod of v vector into sine theta, and this will be equal to mod of w vector. So this is 1, this is mod of v vector into sine theta, and this will be 1, right? So from here I'll get mod v vector into sine theta, this will be 1, right? So suppose if I consider this as u cap, right? This is a unit vector u, and w, v is somewhere like this, right? Let me assume that v is somewhere like this. So this angle is theta, okay, or let me name this angle as, because if there is confusion, let me take this angle as alpha. Okay, what is alpha? Alpha is angle between u cap and v. So alpha is this angle. If this vector is v vector, so magnitude of this vector, length of this vector will be mod v. Okay, so this length will be mod of v sine theta. Okay, so if I suppose this point as p, okay, if this distance is 1 unit, right, so I can take infinite points which are at a distance of 1 unit from this unit vector u, right? So if I can take infinite points which are at a distance of 1 from this vector, p can be here, p can be here, p can be here, so there are infinite number of points p which are at a distance of 1 unit from this vector u. So that means infinite number of v vectors are possible. So let's look at the options. There is exactly one choice for such v, that's wrong. there are infinitely many choices for such V. Yes, that is correct, right? Infinitely many vectors are possible. Why infinitely many vectors are possible which satisfy this condition? Because if I take any point P which is at a distance of 1 unit from this unit vector u, then this length will always be mod of V sin theta will always be 1. So this condition is getting satisfied. So there can be infinitely many vectors. Right, now let's look at option C and D. Option C and D is u cap lies in xy plane. If u cap lies in xy plane, then mod u1 will be equal to mod u2. Acha, so if u cap lies in xy plane, that means u3 will be 0, right? Z component will be 0. So for option C, u3 will be 0. If u3 is 0, then we have to say we have to connect u1 and u2, right? So we have to find a relation between u1 and u2. We know this, right? U cap cross v, this magnitude is equal to 1, right? If we know this, then let's find out the magnitude of u cap cross v. So that will come out to be, this is u1, this is u2, this is u3. U3 is 0, so let me just write 0 here, and here I can just write v1 v2 v3. Let me take vector v as v1 v2 v3, v1 I cap, v2 j cap, and v3 k cap. This magnitude should be 1. Alright, so let's find out the vector first, right? Let's find out the vector first and let's compare that with w, right? So we know this, right? Actually, so u cap cross v, this is equal to w. Okay, so whatever vector comes out from here, that should be equal to w. We already know w vector, right? This vector we already know w cap. So I'll get I cap, here I'll get u2 v3 minus j cap, here I'll get u1 v3 and my plus k cap, here I'll get u1 v2 minus v1 u2, and this vector is this entire thing, this is equal to 1 by root 6 comma, what is vector w? 1 by root 6 comma 1 by root 6 comma 2 by root 6, right? So I can say that this quantity, okay, if I compare this to u2 into v3, this is equal to 1 by root 6, and also minus u1 into v3, this is also equal to 1 by root 6. Now if I divide these two equations, this v3 will get cancelled, so I'll get u2 by minus u1, this is equal to 1, so u2 is equal to minus u1, right? But if I take mod of both of them, if I take mod, then mods will be equal, right? This is mod u1 only. So option C is correct. Mod of u1 will be equal to mod of u2. Similarly, we can check D also, option D also. If u lies on xz plane, then y component will be 0. So y component is u2. u2 will be 0. Again, I can do this I, j, k. Here I will write u1, u2 is 0, u3, v1, v2, v3, and this vector is equal to 1 by root 6, 1 by root 6 and 2 by root 6. So again I can compare. So again, if you will compare, what I'll get is, I'll get I cap. So let me just compare directly, right? So I cap, what will I get with I cap? With I cap I'll get minus v2, here there's 0, right? So minus v2 u3, okay, minus v2 into u3, this is equal to 1 by root 6, and here I'll get u1 into, with k cap I'll get u1 into v2, and this is equal to 2 by root 6. Now if I divide this two, then what will get cancelled? Here this is v2, right? Minus v2 into u3, yeah, so v2 will get cancelled. So if I divide this two, I'll get u3 minus u3 divided by u1 equal to 1 by 2. So if I apply mod both sides, so I'll get 2 times mod u3 equal to mod of u1. Alright, so option D, what is option D? It says u 2 times u1 equal to u3. What I am getting here, 2 times u3 equal to u1, right? So that's wrong option. 2 should have been this side, so this option is wrong. Option B and C are correct. B and C are correct option. If this 2 was this side, if it was like this, then it would have been correct option, but here this is wrong, right? 2 is on the wrong side, so correct answer will be B and C only. Okay, now question number 5. This is question number 47 in the paper. So this question is from coordinate geometry, and coordinate geometry questions are really very easy, right? So point P is a point on parabola y square equal to 4x, and which is point P is a point on parabola which is at a shortest distance from center S of the circle. So let me draw the diagram first, right? Because in coordinate geometry, without drawing the diagram, nothing is clear. So what is the circle? Parabola is y square equal to 4x. So parabola will be like this. Okay, and circle is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 16y plus 64 equal to 0. So center of this circle is 2, 8 minus g comma minus f. So this is the center, and what is this? Let me say this is S. Okay, and because center is S of the circle. And what will be the radius? Radius of this circle will be g square plus f square. So that's 464 minus 64. So this will be 2, right? Radius of this circle will be 2. So this center will be somewhere here, 2, 8, and the circle is like this, a very small circle of radius 2. Okay, so the circle is like this. Yeah, this center is 2, 8, and from here there is a point P which is at a shortest distance, right? So point P will be along the common normal, right? Shortest distance is always among the common normal. So this line is normal to both parabola also, and it is normal to the circle also. If I draw tangent at point P, that will be perpendicular to this line, because this is normal and this is tangent, right? So I need to find out the coordinates of point P first of all, then everything I can find out. So what I'll do is, let me consider this point P as 80 square comma 280. In parametric, A is 1, so I'll take this point as t square comma 2t. Alright, so if I find out slope of tangent at this point, so if I differentiate this, I'll get 2y y dash equal to 4. So y dash will be 2 by y, and what is y? Y is 2t, so slope is 1 by t. So this is slope of normal. So what will be slope of this is slope of tangent, so slope of normal will be minus t. Slope of normal will be minus t. So if I write down the equation of tangent, if I write down the equation of normal, sorry, that will be y minus y1 equal to slope times x minus t square. So this is equation of normal, right? And this equation will pass through 2, 8. Normal has to pass through 2, 8, right? So y is 8 and this will be 2. So here I'll get 8 minus 2t. This will be equal to minus 2t plus t cube. So this will get cancelled, and from here I'll get t equal to 2. So if t is equal to 2, point P will be 4, 4, sorry. Okay, so point P I already got it, that is 4, 4, and now your life is very much asan, right? SP, what will be SP? Point S is 2, 8. So we can apply distance formula to find out SP. This will be 2 square plus 4 square, so this will be 4 plus 16 under root of 20, and this will be nothing but 2 root 5. So option A is correct. Now in second option I have to find out this ratio, right? That is SQ divided by QP. What is Q? Q is a point that divides. What is Q? Q is a point on the circle dividing the line segment SP internally, right? So this point is Q. So I need to find out this point also, coordinates of this point also. So how to find out coordinates of point Q? or actually that's not required because I need to find out SQ by QP, right? So SQ is radius, right? So SQ is simply 2 and QP is SP minus radius, right? So that's 2 root 5 minus 2. So this will come out to be 1 by root 5 minus 1, and if I rationalize this, root 5 plus 1, root 5 plus 1, so I'll get root 5 plus 1 divided by 5 minus 1, this will be 4. Okay, so this will be the ratio. What is given in the options is root 5 plus 1 is to 2 is given, right? So that will not be the correct option. Root 5 plus 1 is to 4 is the correct option. So this is wrong, this is correct. X intercept of the normal to the parabola at P is 6. Okay, so if I write down normal to the parabola at P, what will be the equation of normal at 4, 4? At 4, 4, equation of normal will be, this is the equation, right? Actually this is the equation. Here I have already written the equation. So this will be y, t is equal to 2. So if t is equal to 2, y minus 4 is equal to minus 2 times x minus 4. So y equal to minus 2 plus 8 plus 4 minus 2x, right? Minus 2x plus wait a minute, equation of normal at 4, 4, right? So suppose this is the parabola, right? So let this point be point P, and I have to write down equation of normal, and then I have to find out x intercept. This point is 4, 4. So dy by dx will be 2y y dash equal to 4. So y dash is 2 by y, that is 1 by 2. This is slope of tangent. So slope of normal will be minus 2, and equation of normal will be y minus 4 is equal to minus 2 times x minus 4. So minus 2x plus 4 to the 8. So this will be minus 2x plus 12. Yeah, same equation only. So here I have to find out what? I have to find out x intercept, right? So I'll put y equal to 0. So if I put y equal to 0, I'll get x as 6. So that should be 6. Yeah, so that's the correct option, right? So that's given, that it is given here that x intercept of the normal to the parabola is 6. So this is correct option. And slope of tangent to the circle at Q, here what is the slope of tangent? Okay, this is given to be 1 by 2. So here slope, if I want to find out slope at this particular point, what is slope of normal? Slope of normal is this, right? Minus t, that means minus 2. So slope of tangent will be 1 by 2. That's correct, right? These two lines are perpendicular. So slope of this line is minus t, that is minus 2. So this will be 1 by 2. So this is also correct. So option which were correct are A, C, D. B is not correct. Okay, so A, C, D is correct answer for this question. This was a very easy question. I think all of you must solve this question in exam. Okay, then we have question number 48. A, B is element of R. A square plus B square is not equal to 0. And suppose S is equal to Z element of some C such that Z is equal to 1 by A plus iota BT, where T is element of real number and T is not equal to 0, where iota is root minus 1, Z is equal to X plus iota Y. Okay, this is also given. Z is some subset of, Z is some element of S, and X, then X comma Y lies on. Alright, so it's given that Z is X plus iota Y, and also it is given that Z is picked up from this set. Okay, so I need to solve this, right? So if I take conjugate of this and equate, right? So conjugate of this will be A minus iota BT, A minus iota BT. So I'll get nothing but X plus iota Y. This will be equal to A minus iota BT divided by A square plus B square T square, right? Iota square will be minus 1. So from here, if I compare, I'll get X equal to A by A square plus B square T square, and I'll get Y as minus BT divided by A square plus b square t square, right? So these are the values of x and y that I'm getting. Now this xy lies on what, right? So if I eliminate t from here, I'll get some equation, right? So I have to check, and that equation will be an equation of circle. So I have to find out the center and the radius of that particular circle. So if I eliminate t from here, how to eliminate t from here? For eliminating t from here, what we can do is just divide this two equation, right? So I'll get y by x. If I divide this two, I'll get y by x as minus bt by a. So from here I know that t is equal to minus ay by bx, right? This is the value of t. Now I can put this value in any one of the equation. Okay, so I'll get if I put this in this equation, if I put the value of t, then I'll get x is equal to x multiplied by actually a square plus b square t square. T square is a square y square divided by b square x square, this entire thing equal to a. Alright, so here I'll get x into a square, b square will get cancelled, a square y square divided by x square, this is equal to a. Alright, so this is nothing but a square I can take common, x is outside, so I'll get 1 plus y square by x square equal to a. So a will get cancelled, so ax 1 plus y square by x square is equal to 1, right? So from here I'll get ax plus, I can take LCM actually, right? So I'll get y square plus x square equal to x square, right? So x will get cancelled, so I'll just write x. So this is the equation of circle, right? So this is equation of circle, that is I can write it like this, x square plus y square minus 1 by a into x. If I take this a to the other side, so this is the equation of circle that I'm getting. And now if I form perfect squares, this will be x square minus, I can write this quantity as 2 times 1 by a into 2 times 1 by 2a into x, right? So I need to add 1 by 4a whole square and I need to subtract 1 by 4a whole square. Okay, and this will be equal plus y square, this will be equal to 0. Now this is perfect square, so I can write this quantity as 1x by x minus 1 by 2a whole square plus y square is equal to 1 by 4a whole square, right? 1 by 2a whole square actually, 1 by 2a whole square, b square, right? So 1 by 2a whole square. So what is center and radius? Center is 1 by 2a comma 0 and the radius is 1 by 2a. Now check, center radius is 1 by 2a, center is 1 by 2a comma 0. So this is the correct option. Option A is correct. Okay, radius is in option 2 it is given radius is negative, right? So that's not correct. This is not correct. A is positive. Then C, x comma y lies on x axis if a is not equal to 0 and b is equal to 0, right? So if a is not equal to 0, let's look at these two equations. Alright, if I look at these two equations here, this is x and y, right? So if a is not equal to 0 and if b is equal to 0, that means x will not be equal to 0 and y will be equal to 0, because if b is 0, y will be 0, right? So this point will lie on x axis. Option C is correct, and option D is if a is equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0. So if a is equal to 0, x will be 0 and y will be non-zero. So this will lie on y axis. Point will lie on y axis. So option D is also correct. So correct answer for this question will be A, B is not correct, C and D. Right, A, C and D. These three options are correct. Okay, now question number 49. Question number 49 based on Cramer's rule, right, for just two variables. So two linear equations are given to us, this and 3x minus 2y equal to mu. Alright, so here which of the following statements are correct? Okay, so this we have to find out. So first of all, tell me what is D. D is nothing but determinant of A 2, 3, minus 2, right? This is D what will be d1? d1 is, I'll replace the first column by constants, right? So d1 will be lambda mu and 2 minus 2, and d2 will be lambda mu a and 3, right? So these are the values of d, d1, d2, d3, right? This will be minus 2a minus 6, d1 is minus 2 lambda minus 2 mu, d2 is a mu minus 3 lambda. Alright, these are the values of d, d1, d2. So d will be equal to 0 when, if a is equal to, d will be 0, that means minus 2a minus 6 equal to 0. So 2a equal to minus 6, so a equal to minus 3, right? If a is minus 3, then d will be 0. Alright, so let's check the first option. If a is minus 3, then d will be 0. Alright, then the system of linear equation has infinite. Okay, if d is non-zero, then I get unique solution, and if d is 0, then either I'll get infinite solutions or I'll get no solutions. Alright, so option A says that if a is minus 3, then the system of linear equation has infinitely many solutions for all the values of lambda and mu. Alright, so if now let's check whether there will be infinite solutions or no solutions, right? So here, what will be d2? d2 will be minus 3 mu minus 3 lambda, right? So here I am getting this as minus 2 times lambda plus mu, and I am getting here minus 3 times mu plus lambda. So if a is minus 3, then this 2, here I'll get lambda plus mu, and here also I'll get lambda plus mu. Okay, so in both of them I am getting lambda plus mu. So if lambda plus mu is 0, if lambda plus mu is equal to 0, then I'll get infinite solutions, because in that case d, d1, d2 everything will be 0, and if lambda plus mu is non-zero, in that case I'll get no solutions. Okay, so this is the case. Now check the options. Option A is definitely not correct, because infinitely many solutions I'll get if a is minus 3, and along with that a plus lambda should be equal to 0, mu plus lambda should be equal to 0 also, right? But this is not written anywhere. It's not true for all the values of lambda, definitely. If a is not equal to minus 3, in that case I'll get unique solution. That's correct. D will be non-zero. Okay, d will be non-zero, so I'll get unique solutions. This option is correct. If lambda plus mu is equal to 0, then the system has infinitely many solutions for a equal to minus 3. If a is minus 3 and lambda plus mu is also 0, then I'll get infinite solutions. That is also correct. If a is minus 3 and lambda plus mu is non-zero, then I'll get no solution. That is also correct. So correct options are B, C and D. This was a very easy question. Like if you know Cramer's rule, then you can easily solve this question, right? So there are only 3 cases, like actually, if either d is 0 or d is non-zero. If d is non-zero, I always get unique solution. If d is 0, either I'll get no solution or infinite solutions. So I'll get infinite solutions if along with d, d1 and d2 are also 0. But I'll get no solution if one of this, either d1 or d2, one of them is non-zero, right? So here d will be 0 if a is minus 3 in this question. If a is minus 3, then this will be 0. So a equal to minus 3, then I'll get either no solution or infinite solution. If a is not equal to minus 3, that means d not equal to 0, that means unique solution. If a equal to minus 3, that means d equal to 0, that means either no solution or infinite solutions. Then if I check the values of d1 and d2, if lambda plus mu is 0, then this 2 will also be 0. So in this case I'll get infinite solutions. If lambda plus mu is not equal to 0, then this 2 will be non-zero, so I'll get no solution. Okay, so this is how we use Cramer's rule. This is from Cramer's rule, which we study in determinants. So this was a very easy question. All of you must solve this question, because I think most of the students might have solved this question.